Is a vow renewal a sign that a relationship is in trouble? What do we think here? Kelly Ripa said recently that she and husband Mark Consuelos will never do it because they think it's the kiss of death and should come with divorce papers. Strong words. Do we agree with this, Mel?
Of course I don't agree. I think this says much more about what she thinks about the state of their marriage than it does anybody else's. Listen, I don't know about you guys, but let me just be very transparent. Ryan and I are celebrating our 15th wedding anniversary this September. Thank you. You know why I appreciate the applause? I appreciate the applause for making it to 15 and still feeling, right? Still feeling like we are hitting a peak in our marriage. Like, a pandemic was really tough on everybody's relationship, and we're coming out of that sort of fog and that haze, and I'm like, oh my God, I still like you. Like, that's amazing. Yeah. And so I feel like we're peaking in our relationship, and we're gonna celebrate at 15. I think 15, for us anyway, a vow renewal now almost means more than the vows we initially exchanged, because when you're in love and you're in new love and you get married, maybe you've been together. We were together for a year and a half before we got married, so a long time, but not a long time. And you're in the throes of love. Maybe you're still in a honeymoon phase and you get married, and that's a beautiful thing. But I think when you get into it, like you've now done highs and lows together, and you still like each other. I don't know about her and what's her husband's name? Mark. That's why I think this is an interesting thing to me. A kiss of death. This should be the stamp that, you know what, we've stuck through it and we're doing great.
No? Okay, then let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Who's going to be at your vow renewal?
Just me and Ryan.
Exactly. Just her and Ryan.
Yeah.
I think that is magical. Like, you're just having this secret little ceremony. It's just for
it's in Sicily. And
okay. Yeah.
And
there will be a photographer.
Here's the other question, though. Will it really be private, or are you going to social media this?
Eventually, we'll social media.
Oh, eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Okay.
You don't want to spend all that money on the photographer. You gotta put it on the gram. But, like, I would have questions if I went to your first wedding, and then 15 years later, like, I buy an outfit, I get you a gift, we have a dinner, I take a weekend off work, I've got to travel. And then 15 years later, God bless, 15 though is like, okay, 15, no, it's awesome. But like 50 years is a big number. So it's like, oh, it's been, 14 years, whatever, like a weird number. And then you get invited to the vow renewal, and I would just have questions like, can I rewear the same outfit that I wore?
Fun, yeah, it'd be
Is it an open bar?
Yeah.
And like, why are we celebrating your love a second time around so publicly? Like, it just seems like such a bold move. It seems rude to ask people to celebrate your love a second time around and make them pay money. But we're free.
Yeah.
You take me with you to Sicily.
Okay, we need a translator.
Here's what I think the reason why I feel like Kelly is so against this is because, like, historically in Hollywood, vow renewals have not turned out very well. Can I give you a few examples?
Yeah.
Heidi Klum and Seal, they renewed their vows almost every year. Nick Cannon, Mariah Carey, we know how that turned out. Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher, also, I think they did it maybe once or twice, and Mark Anthony and J.Lo. There are many more examples of couples who did this and then subsequently divorced.
It depends, though. It depends. Because, like, to your point, I get why you asked the question. You just reminded me. Beyonce and Jay-Z renewed their vows. They renewed their vows after the elevator situation.
Okay.
So she dedicated a whole album. We all know what Lemonade was about, right?
Yeah.
There was problems in their relationship. They worked through them. They had a vow renewal.
I like that.
And so the vow renewal can sometimes mean we have been through fire. And the reason why we invite the people to join in is because we depended on our community to help us through the fire.
Yeah.
So sometimes it can work.
Yeah, good point.
Beyonce does everything the best anyway.
Thanks for watching. We've got lots more discussion and debates on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. Don't forget to click like and subscribe.